Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Cash on the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't want to see more, you want to see more, but you wanna see soar. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. With my partner, Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyren Williams. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man, Davante Adams.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. The shotgun, it's Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Stafford now on 3rd down. A quick slant, and here's Adams. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
To the air again, Stafford. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
32! On 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. Complete to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Forced out wide. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Watch out! 11-11.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. The fullback trying to power it home. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Up.
Throwing is Purdy. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. His 4th TD grab of the season. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Outside.
Here's Purdy. Out to his right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And some good blocking, bringing it a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Outside. 18, what's up? Up.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Easy, alert!
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Outside.
Still run here with McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
118! Watch out! Here we go. My man, my man. Yellow. Stop.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8.
Outside. 118! 118!
Purdy to throw. Someone there, caught by Kittle. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Michael. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Get set, get set. Cut.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. of the shotgun. They give it to Williams. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set. Run around, up.
A run for the first time here with Jordan James. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Get set.
Again for McCaffrey running right. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Outside. 22, watch out.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll take this down to the 23. Cameron pitches. There to bring him down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd and 5.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Now Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Get set, up.
Now, hand off to McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches.
Outside.
Back to throw. Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Leap, lady.
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Get set, up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Outside. 18, what's up? Hot.
Straight ahead. In James. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Get set. 18, yellow. Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught by Puka. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 53.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one caught by Adams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to have a Rams first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
It's a gain of 10.
Right, 22.
First down, Rams.
Ready. Lady.
On play action, it's Stafford. Flush to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get set. Stop.
They'll start on the ground with James. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll find the open man. The Rams have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Get set. 18.
On the handoff, this is James. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Outside. Left, over here. 18. Watch out.
To throw is Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go with James. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
18. Watch out.
Purdy now on second down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
Gordon will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead.
Niners 34, Rams 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Big 20.
On third down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to have the Rams first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3. It's another run here for Williams. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. First down, Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 3-yard line.
40 got.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Stafford now on third down. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Rolling right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On second down, Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A run with Dave. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8.
Watch out!
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. He's to the 10. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now first down throw for Stafford. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready!
Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Middle!
Stafford to throw it. That's caught. Inside. It's complete. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
First down, Los Angeles.
Check! Easy, lock! 250!
To the air again. Stafford. Moving to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Blue 60!
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
3rd and long. Fake the handoff, now Stafford. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Outside! Watch out! Stop!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Your body gets like your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you talk about thoughts. Remember
a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oaks. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home.